Hey guys, welcome to another collection declutter series. We are going to take a look at my lip products today, like all of the lip products that I have, including my lip liners and my lipsticks and my lip glosses and the lip balms and all of the things. We're gonna take a look at lips. I have not done it yet. I haven't filmed it yet, so I don't know if it's going to be a huge declutter where we get rid of a ton of stuff or if I'm gonna struggle, but if I had to predict, I'm gonna predict that we're on the struggle bus for this one because I absolutely love lip products, but I find that they go bad quicker than some of the other products in my collection. So why don't we just go ahead, dive in. I'm gonna show you what I got. Okay, so I think this is everything that I have in my lip collection. There is a chance that something has been left at work, but this is what I have in front of me. We're gonna go through this. I love lip products. I feel like this is gonna be challenging, but as much as I love lip products, I need to make room for newer lip products, and I don't use all of these. I have my lip products in several different areas in my room, and I need to pare it down. So let's go ahead and maybe start with lip liners, and I don't believe I have any lip liners anywhere else. These are my lip liners here. Lip liners are a must-have for me, but do I need to have this many that look super similar? Probably not. But here is one that I purchased this year, and it is from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the 90s pink shade. Charlotte Tilbury came out with their pink collection, and I wanted to try it out, so I did go ahead and purchase this one myself. But as much as I love the Charlotte Tilbury formula, I don't really reach for like a full-on pink shade like this. So although I loved Pillow Talk, I love my Iconic Nude, I think I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this one. But I will not be decluttering my Iconic Nude. I mean, like, you can see how teeny tiny this is. I used up an entire Pillow Talk. This is the Iconic Nude. I just kind of wear it with everything. I wear it with nudes, I wear it with pinks, I wear it with reds. Like, it's just a go-to for me. So obviously I'm keeping this one. Okay, I have some ColourPop lip pencils here. I have 4 of them, and I believe all 4 of these were given to me when I went to the Creators and Friends Charleston event. So I don't think that I need all of these. First of all, where is Cool BFF? Cool BFF. I had this one before, and I think it's been reformulated because I did used to love my Cool BFF, but now I feel like it's a little bit too light. So I'm gonna go ahead and declutter that one. I also have just the regular BFF, which, I mean, I don't really reach for this one. You can see the other one needed to be sharpened. This one does not. So I'm gonna go ahead and declutter that. But I am going to keep these 2. These are the 2 that I use the most. So this is a pinky one in Oh Snap, which is why I feel confident getting rid of the Charlotte Tilbury, because although I like the Charlotte Tilbury formula better, this color is more wearable for me in Oh Snap. So I'm gonna keep that one. And then this one right here is in Beeper, and I'm gonna go ahead and keep Beeper. It's kind of like a nudie pink type of shade. My friend Samantha March loves this shade, so I picked this one up, or grabbed this one on her recommendation, so I'm gonna keep this. So far, 3 for 3, decluttering 3, keeping 3. Okay, so I purchased 2 of the Maybelline. These are the lifter liners this year, and I'm gonna keep both of them. They're in 05 and 07. It's kind of like a nude and a pink. I don't really have many drugstore options. There is the nude shade, and then this one is the pinky shade. I don't have many drugstore options. I mean, this is pretty similar to Oh Snap, a little bit deeper, just like a nude shade. But because I don't have many drugstore options and I did just get these this year, I'm gonna keep these 2. I was given these 2 from Makeup Forever. You can see I've used one a little bit more than the other. These are 2 popular shades. So this one right here is Anywhere Caffeine. This one is Anywhere Walnut. So here is Anywhere Walnut, more of a mauvey type of shade. I use that a ton. This one is Anywhere Caffeine. just like a beautiful nude shade, but you can see it's kind of similar to this Maybelline shade that I have. These are pretty similar. I don't feel like I need both of them, and I don't think I've actually put this one on my lips. So I'm going to keep this one in Wherever Walnut, and I'm going to give Anywhere Caffeine away. Really trying to pare down, guys. I also have this one from Bare Minerals in Cherished Rose. I don't even know that I've ever used this one. Just kind of like a deeper mauve-y type of shade. Similar, a little bit different than the Wherever Walnut, but similar. I feel like I can get the same type of vibe, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter this one. Absolutely keeping this one from Lunar Beauty. This is in Milk Tea. It is a beautiful nude shade, and I use this a ton with the Lunar Beauty lipsticks, so I'm keeping that one. I'm also keeping this one from Makeup Forever. This one is in Endless Cacao. It's another one that I feel like a lot of people talk about. It's a deeper shade, so if I want to go for an ombre lip, this is a great one for that. This is where I don't think that I need to keep these anymore. These are the BK Beauty lip liners, but I feel like they're getting rid of them. I feel like they're getting rid of their lip products. So this is the pink shade in Sweet Pea, and then this is the red shade in Alter Ego. I'm going to get rid of those, but I'm going to keep this one in Warm Spice because I do like it. So this one is, these were like a little twist up situation. This is the Alter Ego, kind of like a deeper red shade, and then Sweet Pea was just like a pinky type of shade. There is Sweet Pea. Those are the two that I'm going to declutter because I don't really use them, but I do still reach for this one in Warm Spice. I think this one was their most popular. It's a little bit more on the nude side, so I'm going to keep that one. I have another one from Makeup Forever. This is a red. It's in Full Red, and I'm going to keep this because I think it'll be my only red lip liner. That's not true. I do have one more. This one from Natasha Denona, and it's the Berry Pop. Let's put them next to each other. Okay, so this one is more berry. This one is more red. I think I'm going to go ahead and keep both of those. Do I need two reds? Probably not. Then I have this one from Juvia's Place in So Rare. I used to use this one a lot for ombre, but I feel like the Endless Cacao I like a little bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and declutter So Rare from Juvia's Place. I forgot about this one. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is in the shade Raisin. Okay, this one has a little bit more of a brown. It looks similar to this one that I was decluttering. We're going to go ahead and we'll keep this one as well. I have two more. I have the Speak Love from LYS Beauty and Natasha Denona in the Natasha shade. I love this Natasha shade. Very similar, I feel like, to a lot of these, but okay, I have a type, so I'm keeping that one. And then I'm also going to keep this one from LYS. It's not my, you know what? I'm not going to keep it. It's not my favorite. This shade isn't my favorite, and it's a little bit drier than some of the others. It has great lasting power. I was going to say I wanted to keep it just so I had like a full LYS collection, but I feel like if I want a lip liner, I'd like to get a different shade that I enjoy more than this one. This one was in the shade Soulful, so I'm going to declutter this. So these are the 10 lip liners that we are decluttering, and I'm keeping 13, so not quite half, but close to half, and I'm okay with that. I would love to know if you guys can hear like the ambiance of the rain in the background. Okay, you can see some of these are longer lasting than others. Okay friends, swatches have been removed. These are just all in a pile. I think we're just gonna grab and go. Let's go ahead and start with these BK Beauty lipsticks because I do believe that they are discontinuing these. I used to have their full entire collection, and I've kind of decluttered over the years. I am on the BK Beauty PR list, and I did really love their lipstick formula, but I do think they're getting rid of these, and I kind of want to pair them down a little bit. So I can tell you that by looking at these, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this one. This is Inner Beauty, and I'm not gonna give this to anybody. I am gonna throw this away because that was from like their first collection years ago. But let me swatch these for you. Okay, so the swatches, this is the Inner Beauty. This one is Grace. This one is their orange shade in Empower. Then we have their red in Confidence. My daughter loves to play with this one. And then we have Faith and Gratitude, which are a little bit more on like the purpley side. So I am going to toss Inner Beauty, but I'm going to keep Grace, and I'm going to keep my orangey red and my red Confidence, Empower and Confidence, because I don't have anything like this orangey red. My daughter loves to play in this red, but I am going to go ahead and declutter these two purpley mauve shades. So we're 3 for 3 here, getting rid of 3, keeping 3. I have 3 here from Charlotte Tilbury. This was their newest one in Icon Baby. And this is the one that people said had like the gritty texture, and it does. There is a little bit of grit and shine here. So I'm going to declutter this one because I don't love that gritty texture there. And then the other 2 I have are Kim KW, which is very old and very Victoria. So here is Kim KW, and I mean this is like older than my kids old. So I'm pretty sure, let me turn the brightness down so you can see it a little bit better. I'm pretty sure that needs to go in the trash. I am going to finally get rid of Kim KW, but I am going to be keeping Very Victoria. This is like a My Lips But Better type of shade, and I love this one. So getting rid of 2, keeping 1. I do have 3 here from Natasha Denona, and I really, really love this one. This is the Natasha shade from My Dream, but you can see it like, it's very soft, and you cannot leave this one out. Like I have to be very gentle with this one, but it is a beautiful shade. So I'm gonna keep it, even though you need to be careful with it. I like the texture of it. I'm gonna keep this one. Then I have this one, which is in the shade Beatrice. I think it's like a cool toned nude shade, and I feel like I don't necessarily need to keep this one. I don't really wear it a ton, and it looks similar to Grace. So I'm gonna declutter this one. And then as far as this one goes, I mean, look at that. This is like almost brand new, y'all. Almost brand new. Part of me wants to keep it, the Berry Pop, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and let that one go. Obviously keeping this one. This one was a gift from my husband. It is 206 Rouge Allure Illusion. This one is beautiful, from Chanel. It's just like a mauve type of shade. Don't really get a ton of use out of it, but I love it, and my husband got it for me. So keeping this cute little one. I have 2 here from Lunar Beauty that I absolutely love. This one is in, I want to say Icon. Yes, Icon. This one is more of a matte. The embossing is like absolutely beautiful. So this is what it looks like right here. Similar to Grace, Pinky Nude vibes. Keeping that one. And then also from the Full Fantasy Lunar Beauty Laura Lee, this one was Manny's shade in Lanny, a little bit more of a pinky nude. Similar to Icon. Do I need them both? No. Am I going to keep them both? Absolutely. Also keeping this bougie Tom Ford one. This is in Blush Nude. It was discontinued for a while and I couldn't find it, and then it came back in stock. Very similar to the 2 from Lunar Beauty, a little bit more peachy. Going to keep this one for sure. I'm also pretty sure that I'm keeping both of my MAC. I've had MAC in my collection for a long time. The one that I'm using more than the other is this one from Blankety. You can see here, very well used, very well loved. This is like my go-to work shade. Very similar here, very similar color story. Do I necessarily need to keep it? No, but am I? Yes. And then this one is Modesty. You know what? Maybe I will let Modesty go. These are very similar. Modesty has been a favorite that I've had in my collection forever, but I'm using Blankety more than Modesty, so I'd rather let somebody else use and love Modesty. I think I'm gonna let go of this one from Rare Beauty. This is in the shade Worthy. It's not my favorite formula. I feel like it's a little bit more on the dry side, a little bit of a deeper nude. Beautiful, beautiful shade, but I don't wear it a ton, so I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this one. I'm also going to go ahead and declutter this one. This is from the Lost Library Fantasy Cosmetica in the shade Hidden, and I was keeping it because it was a bright pink and it was different, but like I never wear a shade like that, so I'm going to declutter it. 100% keeping this one. I love it, from Fenty Beauty. It's the Gloss Bomb Stick in Blazed Donut. It is very creamy. You have to be gentle with this one also, and definitely like a lighter nude shade with like a little bit of shine and gloss. Fits my vibe, right? So I've been wearing this one a ton, and I got it this year, so I'm going to keep this one. I'm also keeping this one from Give Beauty. This is like my favorite red. It's an Original Recipe, Original Me. Very, very bright, vibrant red shade. I wear it in my like Christmas photos a lot, and I get compliments every time I wear it. I'm gonna go ahead and let both of these So Juicy go from ColourPop. Okay, now it's starting to get a little bit sunny and bright up in here. So Juicy. Okay, a friend sent these to me to try. We have Doe and Berry Spritz. I'm gonna go ahead and let go of both of these. This one right, they push up, but this one in Berry Spritz did not have like an even application when applying it. This one in Doe I did like, but I was just honestly like never reaching for it. I don't really reach for a product like that. And so I'm gonna go ahead and declutter both of these. I do also have two from Tarte. Tarte sent me these two. And so I have Rose and Peachy Beige. Let's swatch them. This one right here is in Rose. I don't think I'm going to keep both of them, but I kind of want to keep one. And then this one is in Peachy Beige, more of a nude. I think I'm going to keep the Rose one and declutter Peachy Beige. I'm going to go ahead and declutter this. This is Bare Minerals. It's a matte lipstick in Lucky. I haven't even used it. It joined my collection and I haven't even used it. I love the shade, but I'm going to go ahead and declutter it. I am keeping this Give Beauty in the shade Flannel. It's a liquid lipstick. I still love a liquid lipstick, and this is like a deeper shade, but it's deeper without being like a red or anything like that. So I'm going to keep that one. I have two here from Pat McGrath, very bougie. We have the Bridgerton Nude Romantique and Nude Venus. This is hard, y'all, because I don't love this formula. This is Nude Venus. I always tell myself that I need to wear it, and then I never do. And then this is the one from Bridgerton. Let's just keep one, okay? They're very similar. Which one do we want to keep? More matte or more of a sheen? Let's keep Bridgerton, and let's get rid of Nude Venus. I have three here from Review Beauty, and I got these at the Creators and Friends holiday party. It was in our gift bag. I was super excited to try them out. Dahlia, Lily, and Tulip. Let me swatch them for you. So this is what they look like. They're super cute. This one is Tulip, Dahlia, and Lily. I think I'm going to keep the two nude type of ones and get rid of Tulip. These are like a balmy buildable formula, and I think it's great. It's not one that I reach for a ton, but I do have a friend in mind who I think could get use out of Tulip, so I'm going to go ahead and let that one go. You know, I have these two from Sigma. They were in the Beauty and the Beast collection, and I kept them because I loved the shades, and I gave one to Smags, but I honestly don't wear them a ton, so I think I need to get rid of one. Okay, so this one is in Bonjour, and this one is in Spellbound, and I'm torn because Bonjour is more like my color story, but do I have anything like Spellbound? I'm going to keep Bonjour and get rid of Spellbound. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, Sigma. This is going to be tough because they sent me a huge PR box of like all of their lip products, and I was so incredibly honored, and I wanted to keep everything, but I just can't. And I already pared this down, but I feel like I need to pare it down even more. So I'm going to show you swatches of all of these, but these are their Sigma Infinity Point lipsticks. They're very, very unique. I love the quality. I love the design. I love the creaminess. Let me go ahead and show you the swatches. So we have New Mod, Deja Vu, no, Nude Mod, Peach Tea, Deja Vu, Scarlet, and Ecstasy. I feel like I don't need all 3 of these. So I'm gonna keep Nude Mod and give the other 2 away. But then when it comes down to these darker shades, I think I'm gonna give this one away and keep the red. I know that I already have this red, but this one has a little bit of a sheen. So I'm gonna go ahead and declutter Scarlet and keep Ecstasy. More Sigma because they sent me their liquid lipsticks also. So let me clear off my arm and swatch these. Let me tell you, the struggle is real trying to get these swatches off. Okay, here we go. This is the lip gloss shade. It is in the shade Brilliance, just a sparkly gloss. I think we're gonna get rid of that. This one is New Mod. I kept the New Mod lipstick, so I'm gonna declutter that. This one right here was in Cashmere. This one's Cor de Rosa. I think I'm gonna keep Cashmere. I'm gonna get rid of Cor de Rosa and I'm gonna get rid of the red. So I'm just going to keep this one right here in Cashmere to have like a nude liquid lip. And I'm gonna clear my hand off. And while we're here, I just wanna do the rest of what I have from Sigma Beauty because I have these lip creams also. And I think I just wanna keep one of them. Everything in me wants to keep all of these. Okay. So we have, this one right here is in Dapper. Then we have Dusty Rose, Nude Mauve, and then this one was Rosewood. I want to keep these two, but I already have Nude Mod in the lipstick. And I think this is similar to Cashmere. So we're going to keep this deeper one, this deeper lip cream right here in Dapper. And then I do have their lip oils, all 3, I think there might have been 4, but I have 3 of their lip oils. I have All Heart, I have Tint, and I have Hush. Hush is just a clear one. I'm gonna keep that. Let me see which one of these I wanna keep. I mean, they're honestly so similar. This is the All Heart and this is the Tint. All Heart has a little bit more pink, Tint has a little bit more nude. I think I'll keep the nude, I'll keep the Tint and the clear, and I'll declutter the All Heart. We are making moves, friends. My favorite lip gloss is from Lawless. It's the Forget the Filler. And so I do have a mini rosy outlook and a large rosy outlook. I don't feel like I need to keep both because they're the same. I think I've used more of the mini, so I think I'll keep the mini and get rid of the full size. I also don't wear glosses a ton, but these ones are 3 different shades. I have Juicy Watermelon, Nudie, and Cherry Vanilla. And I'm gonna keep all of these because I like this formula and I think these are fun glosses to have. I'm also going to keep this one that my bestie Heather Austin did in collaboration with Unearthly. This one is Omen. It's just like almost like a white pearlescent with like glitter specks in it, and it's stunningly beautiful. So I'm keeping that. I found another Forget the Filler, and this one is in Lavender Sorbet, and I love this shade. I'm keeping that as well. You know what? Then I have these 3 from the Little Mermaid collection. So this one is the lip cream that they sent me in Dingle Hopper, and then these 2 are lip oils and they have sparkles in them, and I didn't love that. So I am going to keep the lip cream, the Little Mermaid lip cream, but I'm going to go ahead and let go of these 2 lip oils. I have this one here from ColourPop. This is a BB Spice, a lip cream as well. And I don't know that I've actually ever used this one. I wanted it. I think ColourPop sent it to me. I wanted it, but I've just never used it. So I'm gonna go ahead and declutter that one. I have some Lunar Beauty here. I have 1 gloss and 3 liquid lips. Okay, so I found 1 more gloss. So these are the 2 glosses. This one is in Moon, and that's the pink one in Flora. I think I'm gonna declutter Moon and keep Flora. And then these 3 liquid lippies, I'm gonna keep all of them. They were from the Sailor Sunset collection in Abyss, Sailor, and Pink Pearl. So we're gonna declutter Moon because I think it needs to go in the trash, but we'll keep the rest. I have this lipstick right here from ColourPop, and it's Nights Like This. I just recently got this one from a friend, but I haven't used it. So I'm gonna go ahead and declutter that one. I have 3 from Ofra. This one is in Queen. It was in collaboration with Samantha March, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep that gloss. It was in honor of her dog Aries. And then I have Kaya and The Love of My Life. Let's swatch those. Okay, so this one was the Queen gloss, this one was Love of My Life, and this one is the Kaya shade. So I'm going to declutter Kaya and keep these 2, Love of My Life and Queen. I have 2 here from LYS Beauty. I love the shape of these. These are newer in my collection. They're very, very thin and skinny. This one I think is the nude, Pinky Nude in Sincere. And then this one is the Nude in Dreamer, and I'm going to go ahead and keep both of those. I also have this ColourPop lippy stick. This is in Oh Snap, and it matches the lip liner that I had. And I actually do love this. It's very matte, but it feels comfortable on the lips. So I'm going to go ahead and keep that one. These were all in collaboration with my friend Angie and Angelica Nyquist and Odin's Eye. And so we have a matte in Swamp Fog, a matte in Shadow Creature. We have 2 shines in Quick Sand and Spectral, and then a glow in Radioactive. And I want to keep these because they were a collab with my friend, and I think the packaging is beautiful. If I had to pick a favorite, I think it's the matte Shadow Creature shade, but I love these, so we're going to keep all of these. I have these 3 from Kaleidos. Kaleidos sent me a PR package this year. Let me go ahead and swatch these. Okay, so these are 3 glosses. We have Last Smoke. This one is Elixir, and this one right here is Skinny Dip. And they're newer to my collection, so I think I'm going to go ahead and keep all 3. I'm also keeping all of these. These were in collaboration between my friend Amanda, Makeup Just for Fun, and Fantasy Cosmetica. These are their little lip balms. Now, it doesn't have the names on them, so you'll have to like check their website for the names. But my 2 favorites are this one right here, which I think is Cozy. It's like the nude one, and then this one is like the coffee scented one. I think it's Elixir. These 2 are my favorite, but I'm obviously keeping all of these. And I did recently pick these little minis up from the Sephora sale from Summer Fridays, the Lip Butter Balms. These are all a balmy texture. I did lip swatches in that video, but I'm going to keep all of these. You know what? I have 2 of these, but one of them is at work. This is from Lawless. This is the shade Cupid. I have Pink Marshmallow at work. It's just like a balm. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Cupid. It's just like a very light pinky shade, but I'm going to for sure keep the Pink Marshmallow that I have. I use it more as like a chapstick type of balm. I do not think NARS has their Audacious lipsticks anymore, but this one is in the shade Barbara, and I love this one, and I still wear it. It's just like a nice nude type of shade. So keeping this one. This is the Maybelline Lifter Gloss. This was a recommendation from Amy Loves in the shade Opal, and I don't have a ton of, this is just a gloss, so it's just going to be clear, but I don't have a ton of drugstore, so I'm going to keep this one. I don't know what to do about this. This is Alter Ego. It's a liquid lipstick in the shade Vanity. Part of me wants to keep it. I don't wear like a deep red lip a ton, but I have worn it and enjoyed it, and I don't have like a deep red liquid lip, so I think I'll keep this one. I think I am going to let go of this one though. This is the Too Faced Hangover RX Pillow Balm. It's a lip treatment in Banana Kiss. And I would try and remind myself, you can't really see it, I would try and remind myself to put this on like before applying lip product, but I always forget. So I think I'm just going to declutter this one. Okay, so this is the declutter pile. That is the keep pile with the exception of the lip liners. Now remember, the lip liners were about half and half. This is not about half and half. So I'm getting rid of 37 and I'm keeping 60. That's still a lot of lip products, but honestly, that was 97. I almost had 100 lip products, y'all. So I cut it down by like a third and I'm really proud of that. So that is going to do it for this video, my lipstick collection and declutter series, or my lip product collection and declutter. The last one that is going to be coming up is eyeshadow palettes. I filmed that one the other day and it's a doozy, y'all. So please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.